We're receiving around 1,000 head of yearlings from the feedlot tomorrow, so today we're going around the fence to make sure it's all up, all the gates are closed, and we're ready to go. There's still quite a bit of snow on the ground from the snowstorm that we had last week, which makes things a little muddy out here. The dogs love it when they get to come out and get some exercise too. We're going for it.
Frick.
We're stuck. It's really cool country out here. Lots of pine trees and lots of brush thickets, and most of it is pretty steep, especially in this pasture. But there's lots of grass for the cattle coming out of the feedlot. And a lot of bears, elk, and deer call this home, so maybe we'll catch something on camera for you guys. Who knows?
Get on camera, Beavis. Hey.
All the working dogs learn really quick how to cool off out here in a long hot day. Or a cool day like today. We came across these really cool rock formations. There's a lot of names and dates inscribed on them from who knows how long ago.
If you look around, there's like civilizations.
Well guys, we made it around the whole fence and we're ready to receive cattle tomorrow. See you then. Thanks for catching my horse for me.
Mm-hmm. Glad you finally got out of bed.
Like big butts and I cannot lie.
Having a couple working dogs around is really nice and makes things easier. It's like having a couple more people to help you. You'll get to see both of these dogs worked in today's video.
Dory's on strike, so she doesn't want to go to work.
It's only about a half-hour drive for us. And it's in some of the most beautiful country. We had to unload the horses and unhook from the trailer so that we could hook up to the loadout and get it moved to the highway. Normally we would use the shipping corrals, but it's too muddy for the semis to get in and out. We get all that done with plenty of time to spare before our first truck shows up. Check out these skills. That chain on the ground is hooked to the loadout, so as long as the semi runs over it, it prevents the loadout from moving away from the semi as the cattle are offloading. We'll receive 11 more truckloads of cattle today.
Hi, I'm the boss. We're getting trucks today. First wave of them is about 7 trucks. 5 of them are gonna double back, bring us more. There's about 92 on a truck, so whatever that comes out to. Yeah, nice day.
Thanks, boss. As the cattle get off the truck, there's a trail that we'd like for them to go on that's close to the fence that leads them straight to a gate into the next pasture. I have Jane there to help me make sure they go the right direction. We We got some Black Angus, some Red Angus, some Charolais, and some crosses in this bunch. But they were sorted at the feedlot before they came, so they should all be about the same size. They didn't exactly use the trail that we were hoping they would, which resulted in them climbing a lot of steep hills. And when they stop trailing, we send the dogs. Walk up! This pup here is only about a year old, so she's still a little green, but she's figuring out her job pretty well. It's hard to tell from the video how steep and big this hill really is, but the cattle are doing a nice job trailing, they're all strung out, and they're headed in the right direction.
Sit.
We had a lot of downtime waiting for the trucks that were doubling back.
Door dog. Door, catch. Catch.
Don't worry, Dory's better at her job than she is at catch.
The special child.
Go. Dory, come here.
And she's ready to get back to work. After all the trucks were unloaded, we still had to move all the cattle from this pasture through another one and into the pasture that they would be in for a while. As I bump them and get them moving the right direction, I see this one below me sneaking back around the hill. She was pretty tired and didn't want to move, but the trail was too slick and steep for me to take my horse on. So I tied him to a tree and walked her down the hill afoot.
Thanks for not leaving me drafty. It's a little slippery out here. We found some cattle. It's just hard to get to them. The trail. That's good. We're just gonna go up around these cattle and push them back. The gate's over here in the corner. They're moving really nice. Makes it easy. There's a gate in that corner. They're starting to funnel through, so we'll just sit back here and let them. Kathy's on the other side of that hill, so they don't go back that way. Hopefully. standoff up there. Horse and yearling.
We've almost got him to the gate. It's just around the bend, and then my phone dies. Well, guys, we're headed back to the trailer and headed home for the day, but Dakota will be back tomorrow to see if he can't find some strays that we know that we missed and see if he can get them in the right pasture. Stay tuned.
Well, we got yearlings yesterday, and some of them got us beat. And there's a real steep draw right here that I figured they'd probably had got to. Bad part is the fence is on the bottom side of the steep part. Oh, look at that. Can barely see them, they're all hemmed up right in there. Now we just got to find a way across this. So as you can see, it drops off right here. Let me zoom out, my horse is already out of breath. Drops off right here, goes all the way down on the bottom, and they're over there. Thing is you just can't take them up it. But we've got Dory with us, we got Jane Dog, and Pepper, the puppy, is back there. She's not quite sure what we have going on yet. Hopefully today she turns on. Stay tuned. Well, we've made it part way down into the bottom. Bottom's down there a little ways. Old Friday, the 4-year-old's a little tired. But I'm just not sold. That is all our cattle over there. So we're trying to get up this deal, and it's just getting narrower. My horse is a little out of breath, so it makes me slow, because he's a cupcake. Last video we were down in that, came up that trail, and now we're tired. We're trying to get up there. Alright guys, so we made it all the way around. Well, Friday, doing pretty good. That's the trails over there on that other side is where we started. Really doesn't look that far on a phone, but it's rough and you can't get across that. Maybe with a mule, not a horse. But we made it all the way around, and the corner's up there. And we can hear them in these trees. We just gotta find them. And then we're going that way, about 3 miles. Well, we found them. I don't know if you guys can see. Somehow we got to get over there. Oop. But at least we got them located. Now we done did it. Pretty steep. Sometimes you got to get off and walk on that stuff. It's just flat rocks and pretty hard for horses to walk down. It's real sharp. You take your time and help them, lead them down it. All right. We got them crossed, found. Dory's kind of got them, or Jane's kind of got them hemmed up on this little knoll. My horse is scared of them. Now we just trail them out. It's not all of them, but it's some of them. Walk. Easy, Jane. Easy. Here. These cattle ever seen a horse before. Here, Jane. Jane Dog, here. Get ahead. Get ahead. Jane, Jane, get ahead, Dory. Good dogs. Go by, go by, go by. Get ahead. Stand! Don't want to go through the fence. I think we got a deer. These cattle are just hill climbing suckers now. Little high-headed. Not for long. Well, guys, gate's over there just a little ways. The horse is almost played out. Got one dummy on the wrong side of the gate still. Not quite sure how the world works. Might have to send a dog. Oh. And we're winning.
Hey you guys, thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos on us roping and doctoring these yearlings.